Hi, and welcome to Life Preparations with Dorcas. Today, I'm going to be giving you 30 journal prompts for your new beginning, for your new season, for your new year. So don't worry about it. If you see me bending down, I'm actually looking at my tab. So don't worry, okay? Now, let's go. The first thing to do, the first question to ask is, what's working very well in my life right now and what's not working? You know the answer. So that is a journal prompt because that's going to help you know what to focus on in your new year, in your new season. So I'll go over it. I have like 30 journal prompts. So number 2, draw a pie chart that represents the composition of your life. Yes, what will that look like? The things that make your life balanced and complete. Number 3, describe your ideal self, the ideal you. What would it be? Now, the next, moving forward, who do you want to spend less time with? Who do you want to spend more time with? You need to be honest. Next, what's one thing you could do alone that you typically only do with friends and family or partners? Next, what could you do to honor your inner child more, the inner you? What would that thing be? If you were the average of the 5 people closest to you, who would you be? What is your intuition telling you about what you need to do? The next, how can you be kinder to yourself? Next, do your actions match your intentions? Next, does how you look on the outside match how you feel on the inside? What is your body telling you right now? Right now, as you're listening to me, what is your body saying to you? What is something you've always wanted to try? Have you tried it? And if not, why haven't you tried it? What is something you can do that lies just outside of your comfort zone? My coach always says that comfort zone is a burial place of kings. Now, think carefully about the things you do daily out of habit. What habits are actually harmful to you, to your health, and to your happiness? The next is, where or with whom do you feel like you can be completely yourself? Those people that you can be completely yourself around. And which places do you really feel yourself? The next is, what is your favorite hobby? And then, how often do you pursue that hobby? You know, you get to hear a lot of people say, oh, my hobby is traveling, but they don't really travel. Next is, do you take your own advice? If no, why? If yes, in what ways has it helped you? Next, what would you be doing right now if you knew you couldn't fail? What fears could you benefit from casting it aside? Like, if you cast out fear, what would you benefit? Write it down. In what ways could you be a better friend? You know that relationships are gold. They are gold mines. They are powerful keys. So in what ways can you be a better friend? And then, is there an artist whose work or music touches you deeply? Do you engage with their work? If you do, how often do you engage? Does the media that you consume have representation of people who look like you or are in similar position to you? How do you think this impacts your outlook on life? How? All this I need you to be writing out. Okay? When you think about your future, are you optimistic or pessimistic? What purchases aren't worth your money anymore? Like things you've bought before and right now you're like, nah, I'm done buying it. Write it down. Who are 5 people you admire and why? 5 people you admire and why do you admire them? Hello and Happy New Year. My name is Dorcas and I'm thrilled to invite you to Abuja Children's Prayer 10. It's going to be happening on the 1st of February 2025 and the time is 9 a.m. The venue is Christian Teaching Center, plot 126 off Balakona Street. It is after the Kado Fish Market's Life Camp Extension, Abuja, Nigeria. I am inviting every parent, uncle, auntie, teacher, young person, as far as you have children around you or you're hoping to have children or you're still trusting God for children. Everyone is invited. Let them come. Let us all come. Let the children come. Let them pray to God for themselves and by themselves as we the parents support them in these prayers. See you there. What is the very first actionable step you could take towards becoming your ideal self? Remember, we talked about your ideal self at the beginning. What are the steps you can take from this year that will get you to become your ideal self? Write it. Can you handle the truth? Have you heard people say the truth is bitter? Most of the time it really is. But can you handle it? If you cannot, write why you cannot. If you can, write why you can. If you could leave home tomorrow, what would you take with you? So let me tell you guys a story at this point. I remember as a teenager, I just got tired of a lot of things. In my opinion, things were not going the way I wanted. So one morning, really early in the morning, my dad had just traveled. I picked up the things I felt were important to me, which were my ATM card, my Bible, water, the little cash I had, and the wrapper. And I left the house. I just walked away. I didn't know where I was going to. But somehow, those things I took kept me. Do you want to hear the story? You like stories. So let me tell you. Somehow, I went to an uncompleted building. Guess what? It wasn't even too far from my house. It was still within the town where we lived. And I just stayed there. Read my Bible. Sipped my water. Used my wrapper to cover myself. And I laid down and slept. Put off my phone. I forgot to say that. I put off my phone. So by the time I put on my phone, whoa, so many text messages, calls. Everyone was looking for me. My family members were looking for me. My parents, my mom was looking for me because my dad was already back and he didn't see his daughter at home. Well, the remaining part of the story will be for another day because this question just reminded me that at that point, I took the things I felt were important to me. So, the last question, and it is actually the last question. If you could leave home tomorrow, what would you take with you? What would you take with you? So, this should form prompts for your journaling because if you really do this, honestly, be brutally honest with yourself, you are going to find solutions to a lot of the things that have been stopping you from going forward. So let me know in the comment section how many of these journal prompts you're going to use, because I know some people may not get to use all of them, but use as much as you can because it's going to help open up certain sides of you that you never thought about. Okay, so thank you for watching and let me know how this helps you in the comment section. I would love to know how this helps you to journal, because journaling opens up your mind. It helps you to reflect. At the end of the day, this is to help you reflect, so in the end we have a better version of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends and family. Have a fantastic year ahead.